everybody! Tonight I will share with you how I did my little duck. First I will cast on the machine, one in the front, one in the back for the first row, starting by the black needle. Why the black? It's because it's the one that do the row counter work. So I put that in the yarn feeder, put the yarn under the red bum, push the yarn into the little hole, and I do 70 rows. Put that in your notebook, please. I will add all the numbers that you need on the screen during video, so be careful. So now it's time to cast off. I got my 70 rows. We'll cast off here, open the yarn feeder, make sure that I turn for 360 without the yarn going through the wool needle, not the wool needle, the row counter, because you need to do that to release your stitch. There, I will grab the next one after the tail and grab stitch by stitch, going through, not going through, but getting it between the two little red teeth. So I grab it. Very important to grab all of them, because if you miss one, you will end up with drop stitch, and you don't want that. That is for sure. So I continue. Oops. Put it back in and grab all the stitches. There. Sorry for my voice, it's not quite right yet, but it's getting better. Yesterday was worse. So I grab all of them. And almost there. Oops. The yarn divide. I make the video 40 minutes, and I keep all the step by step, so that's why it's 40 minutes, but it will be easy to follow for everybody, not only the newbies but everybody. So I got all the stitches. Time to stretch it, very important, and put that aside for now. Now I continue with the feet. I will need 2 times 5 waste yarn plus 20. So 5W is the waste yarn, 5 rows of waste yarn plus 20 rows of yellow or any color that you have, not yellow but orange, or any color that you have to choose to make it. So you don't attach those two together, you crank till you reach your 20 rows, and you need to do that 2 times to get your 2 feet. Cast off without your yarn going through the yarn feeder to release all the stitches from the machine. Very important. Start getting the stitch after the needle that grab the tail of your work. Continue. So I will show you guys all the work. Was there, and put that aside for now. I will continue with the stretch with the beak and I will do 20 rows for the beak, like this, and crank. Very easy. When you reach your 20, you remove it from the yarn feeder to release it from the machine. You do a 360, and then you grab your stitch one by one to prevent drop stitch. I know I repeat everything every time in all my video. It's because I am aware that a lot of people, it's their first visit to my channel, or they are absolute newbies, so there is important information to be released. So I give it every time. So I will stretch it and put that aside for now. Now it's time for the wings. 2 times 5W plus 12. 5 rows of waste yarn and 12 of yellow or any color that you have choose for your wings. So you add your color and then you grind till you reach your 20 rows, and you will do that twice. Time to remove the cast off, remove it from the yarn feeder, turn it 360 and remove it from the machine, stitch by stitch. So those two are the last one to be made on the machine. So for this project I use 22 needle machine and a 46. But if you have a 22 and a 40, it will work too. No worry. And you could keep the same number. So that's the body, the wings, the little feet, and the beak. Ta-da! Now it's time to give it a shape. So you stretch it and you pull your yarn and push all the stitch inside to prevent it to be all stuck in one side, and then you will close it. Pull. Don't pull too hard. Sometimes people pull and broke the yarn, and then after that, ooh, it's not fun. Okay, then I continue and do a double knot. I don't cut my yarn yet because I will need it to attach it at the end. So I pull, time to attach this side too. Like this. And they're closed. And exactly right now, like when we do a hat. So you go and put it inside, stretch it, and you check your stitch, and I switch it to the other side because I like the stitch on this side. Always choose the right, because I know sometimes the machine goes really right with the stitch and sometimes a little not what we expected. So I will put that inside and stretch. Now I will, with my wool needle, grab one stitch and skip one on the edge of it. Will be to close again the two after I put the stuffing in it. There. Have have started that video before I was sick, and it's been 1 week since I tried to put my voice on it. Yesterday I didn't have any voice, so tonight I take a chance. I know my voice is a little funny, but I was so so happy to be able to share it. You know what? When you create something and you're proud of it, you want to share it with everybody, so that way they could be happy to create something new too. But when you get sick in between that, it's not fun. Not at all. But at least I could speak today. My husband said give him a week off because I didn't have any voice. Tana. So I continue. So you could see I grab a full stitch, skip one, and grab the next one, skip one. Now I will tie it a little bit, and I will add some stuffing, little bit by little bit. I don't put a lot at the same time because I don't want to deform my balls. My ball need to be round. So continue little bit by little bit. I hold my end in the middle just to keep this stuffing to pop out. There. Almost there. And when I got it the way I want, I just close it. But if it doesn't close like you want, like I did right now, don't worry, I will show you how to fix it. You just need to grab one stitch, skip one, one stitch, skip one, one stitch, skip one, one stitch, skip one, and attach it after. It will be easier to close this time. And attach it with a double knot. So the body is done. Ta-da! So I cut the excess and hide it in the body. It's done. First part is done. So now we will continue with the feet. For the feet I will close it with single crochet, and I will start in the opposite side of the tail, because I will use the tail to close it. If you're not comfortable with a hook, check in the video description. I have 5 ways to close a tube. Choose option 3. You will be able to do that with the wool needle. Will not be perfect, but at least will give you the chance to create a lot of stuff till you get better with your hook. Because trust me, you will need to learn some crochet technique with this machine. You have to put the effort if you want nice stuff to be done at the end. There. Oops, almost lost it. So we'll do the same thing with the other feet, the other foot. There. And grab all the stitches. That's why it's very important to get a contrasting yarn when you use waste yarn. There. So now it's time to remove the waste yarn. Since I start with it, instead of closing with it, finished with it, I have to remove the cast on row that I did at the beginning. That's why it's always hard to remove one side and not the other one. So if you have problem with the waste yarn, just finish with it instead of starting with it, and will be a game changer for you. So now it's time to hide those tails. We'll do a double knot. There, and hide it between the two layers, like that. So once one side is done, I will close the other end. Voila. Second knot, and put that aside for now. So the first and the second one is done. Voila! It's magic. So I will attach those two together to be easier to get on our body. Hide it inside. There. Now I will just put it on the side like this and do some maTTress stitch, but you don't have to, but I did because for me it was easy to get it to stay in the same place and get things more comfortable to work when it's time to add it on the body. So I grab in the middle of the collar, I grab 2 bar and 2 bar are on the other side, and then I will pull, and it will create a invincible seams like this, and hide it. Like I said, you don't have to do this part, but it's easier if you do. So you're sure that your feet will be on the right spot. There, very tight, and hide it. So you know what? Now it gives like a shape for your feet. Cut the excess like this. Voila. So time to attach it. I use some yellow yarn. Bring it the body. Bring it to the middle like this. Put that over and sew it. I keep myself a tail of yarn to attach it at the end with the finished tail. I always do that. There. And take 2 bar or 1 bar for this case, and a full stitch on the body. 2 bar and a full stitch. don't sew all the feet, just half of it, so that way it's flexible. And for this video I put some eye in plastic and eyes in plastic, but if it's toys for under 3, don't put any eyes in plastic. Find something else for choking security. Prevent choking. So now I will attach it in the front. There. Grab it, the full stitch. And I will do the same thing for the other feet. Your foot. I always mix that feet and foot, teeth and tooth. It's a problem for me. Sorry for that. There. Grab a full stitch and continue. I will pull on my work a little bit, so we'll get there, and between it, fold it back and continue. My dog is playing upstairs. That's the noise that you hear right now. He doesn't care that I do a video. So grab 2 bar and continue. Two bar and continue. A full stitch and a full stitch here. Oh my God, he's 100 pounds and he thinks he's 20. My dog, he's having fun upstairs with the kids. Then almost finished. Pull a little bit. This will make a nice decoration for Easter. Oops, I was in the wrong column. I will switch back. Almost finished with the feet. And I will attach those 2 tails at the end, like this. hide it. And got it. So this part is done. It's cute. See, when you do a project, sometimes you see it like before it's done, and you put a smile on your face. That is that project for me this week. So I will use that one. So I put the tail of yarn in the opposite way. I will start grabbing one stitch on the side, one stitch on the other side. And like I said, for the feet, just go in the video description if you're not comfortable with the hook yet. Check the 5 ways to close a tube and select the option 3 to be able to finish it with your wool needle. So I grab it till I reach the end. So I will do the same thing for the other wings. Make sure you grab all the stitches. Sometimes it's hard. Even we use contrasting yarn. And close it with a slip stitch. Time to remove the waste yarn. Remove the first row. When the first row is gone, you just have to pull and it releases easy. Ta-da! So you do that for the 2 wings. Just need to be close. Hide the tail. It's not right. So I did it again. There. Stretch it and it disappears. So do the same for the second one. And preparing the beak. The beak is very easy. You just have to pull on both sides and close it. I know there's a lot of pieces for this little chick, but it's worth it. It's so cute at the end. Trust me. Pull. And do a double knot. There. Push it. side. Pull. And voila, the beak is ready to be attached on body. There. Look great. So for this part, if you have something to attach it, or if you want to attach it with some tail of yarn, it's up to you. Me, I only hold it with my thumbs and my finger. Grab it on the back, not the back but the bottom, and grab another stitch. I grab a full stitch, full V, and a full stitch down. I will do that around the beak. I know there's a lot of sewing to do this body, but it's worth it. It will be so cute at the end. Hold it and continue. Almost finished. It is a step-by-step video. I know it's long sometimes, but if you're newbies, it's good to see every step to be able to recreate it. Almost finished. Almost finished. And oops, I forgot one. Time to attach. And I detail. I will do the feather. I grab one stitch with the 3.5 millimeter. Oops. There, slip stitch and pull on it and turn it for 15 times. Go on the side, grab another stitch, close it with the slip stitch. There, and then you could fix it. It will look like this, a little twist. There. So we'll do it again on the side, same thing. Pull. I pull like 15 or 18 centimeter. A little like that. And pick your hook on the side. If you're not comfortable comfortable doing this, don't do it. Just use something else or don't do at all. Could be cute without it too, no worry. It's only a little extra that I did. Pull, turn, and bring it on the side like this, and grab it, fix the twist, and slip stitch it to finish. I attach those two together. And I did in the body. So voila, this part is done. Just got the little fur on it, and look great. It gave him some character. So now for the eyes, if it's for under 3, don't. If it's for decoration or give it to older kids or older people, it's okay. There, I double my yarn, and I have like 30 centimeter to do that twice. It's only to attach my eyes. Already one attached, and I pick, and we'll go between the feet on one side. I will use the other side yarn and attach it. Do one knot, check if the eyes are same place. If I'm okay with that, I will attach it to finish. So this part's done. Oh my God, if you still with me, with my voice sounds funny like that, please put me 2 little duck in the comment, or 2 happy face, or put me a comment, please. Could put a smile on my face because I struggled today to finish it. So for the wings, I will go just a little bit under the eyes, and I will attach it like this. Follow the same rope. It's like a full graft. I grab a full stitch on one side, full stitch on the other side. I will do that under and on top of the wing. So I do on top like this, at the edge, and then I will go under, pull a little bit, and I'll do that under. I like it. And continue. And we'll do the exact same for the other wings. Wing. Almost finished. I will show you a picture at the end how it's look. Everybody's sick here. My husband is sneezing upstairs. Poor thing. There. And I will pull on it just a little bit. And do a knot. And I did in the body. So we'll do the exact same thing on the other side. this wing will look like this. Ta-da! It's finished. See you next week. Ciao, ciao.